Hey everybody, it's Spiritually E and I'm back with another video. Hey, so before we get into this video, just take a second to check out my shirts. It says this is how I roll, and this is an ancient dung beetle. The dung beetles were known for cleaning up mess and rolling it into a ball. They were small but very strong. So yeah, shout out to Bay on the shirt. The dung beetle is one of my birth animals, creatures, or whatever you want to call it. So yep, I love this shirt. So guys, today's video is going to be about Asterion and Kyron. But before we hop into that, we're going to hop into the angel number of the day and the crystal number of the day. The angel number of the day is 7. 7 is a very powerful number that has to do with a person's inner wisdom, mysticism, intuition, and self-awareness. If you are seeing the angel number 7, it's because your guides and your angels, they want you to see the number 7, and they also want you to know that they see you. You're making wonderful decisions, so just keep on doing what you're doing because you're definitely headed into the right direction. You're headed into a door full of miracles. It represents the right blend of spirituality and practicality. If you just keep on seeing the number 7, I'm talking about you could see it 3 times in a day, 3 times in a week, or more. If that's happening to you, then all that means is that you can overcome any obstacle, any hurdle, any negativity, any BS that's trying to come your way. Just know that you can overcome it. Lapis Lazuli is one of the oldest crystals around. It was used by healers, priests, and royalty for power, inner wisdom, and to stimulate psychic abilities and inner wisdom. Lapis Lazuli quickly releases stress, allowing for peacefulness, calmness, and serenity. Lapis Lazuli also has a lot of medical benefits, so I got my laptop up and I'm just going to read it to you real quick. It says it boosts your immune system, lowers blood pressure, purifies blood, and soothes inflammation, if any, in the body. It is also said to alleviate insomnia, depression, throat, and thyroid related problems. It benefits the nervous system and respiratory system. So I have my journal and it says, "You got this." I purchased this from Family Dollars in my neighborhood. I'm gonna turn to a blank page so y'all can see. So this is what it looks like. It has the months and the days at the top, just so you can circle it, circle the month, circle the day, so you can keep up. It also came with a lot of cool stickers that you can decorate your book with and use it to keep track of stuff. I highly recommend getting a journal. It is essential for the spiritual journey. It is also very essential for the soul, just to vent. If you're having a hard time thinking and having racing thoughts, it's probably because you don't vent enough. So, journal. I used to always write down how I felt. Majority of the time, it was through music. I love music. So, I'm always writing music. So, if you guys need to get something off your chest, journal. You need to keep track of something, journal. You want to do some shadow work, journal. Please, 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 guys, get you a journal. So, I was doing my own self reading, and I have this beautiful crystal oracle deck. Let me show you guys. It's called Astral Realms, and I always pull 2 cards out for I always pull 2 cards out, and if it resonates, which majority of the time it does, I haven't had it not resonate yet. I just go and I search for the crystals online and I purchase them. Like this peach cellulite bowl, I purchased this last time I pulled from my crystal deck, along with, what was the other one? It was this and azurite. So I had purchased some azurite beads as well. I believe those are in my room though. So, oh, I showed it to y'all last video. So go in there and look. But yeah, so this time around, yesterday when I had pulled the spirit quartz, what has to do with Kyron, and I had pulled rainbow fluorite, which has to do with Asterion. So I am going to just talk about that, if that's okay with you guys. So Asterion is a star also known as Kira in the beta column or as beta column venaticorum in the constellation Venatici. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's where it comes from. And it's a story behind it. It has to do with the hunting dogs, the two hounds representing the north and the south stars. It's the second brightest star. It's the second brightest star in the constellation after Caroli or something. One of the closest visible stars to Earth. I think is 27 light years away. Let me look real quick. It's 27.53 light years away. It outlines the southern of the two dogs, represented by Canes Venatici, and I guess the other dog represents the northern. So Asterion is the fixed star. Kira is Greek for joy. It's spelled like Chara, but it's pronounced Kira, and it is the fourth star of the Imperial Guards in the Imperial Court Palace. Well, the Supreme Palace. It has the same Saturn and Venus qualities of Coralie and Capula. It means great respect given to the individual for services well given. Here are some characteristics for people born under Canes Venatici. People born under Canes Venatici are faithful, keen, clever, and fond of speculation. So, Asterion is also the ruler of stars. And it's crazy that I pulled those two cards yesterday, because I also, okay, so I'm gonna fill you guys in and then I'm going to get to Kyron. Okay, so it's funny that I pulled those two cards yesterday, because I sat here after I studied them. I manifested. I was manifesting my dream house. I was manifesting a lot of things that I want to come in the near future, and I lit a red, green, and black candle doing some spiritual work and some spell work. So I also put a video in for you guys so y'all can see. But so I did that, and I let them finish burning out overnight while I was asleep. And I had some very amazing dreams, because like I said, I did black, green, and red. So in a dream, I was coming from my grandma's house, and I was waiting on my significant other. He had a friend that was in a dream as well, and I was just waiting on him to come out, looking for him, but I couldn't see him until the last minute. And when I saw him, he had on black and red checkered pants, and he had on a green hoodie, just like the three candles in my dream. So I said, okay, so this is definitely a vivid dream that has to do with what I'm manifesting. So that's definitely coming into fruition here. So we were leaving because I couldn't see him. Last minute we saw him, but it's like soon as we was already pulling off. So it's like soon as we pulled and we hit the corner, which was like 20 feet from my granny's house, it was nothing but police and black hunting dogs. And what is so crazy about that is, in the story of Asterion, the stars represented two hunting dogs. And it was like every single dog looked the exact same. I'm going to upload a picture in there for you. Every single police officer looked the exact same. So it was definitely some major symbolism going on about it. It was like really referencing the story of Asterion. So I was like, okay, this is a very, very vivid dream. It's meant for me to remember and see some things. So I'm like, dang, I gotta go this way because I have to get home. Like, this the way we gotta go to get to where we're going. So the dog, it wasn't being it wasn't trying to bite me or anything. It was kind of like happy to see me. You know when dogs are happy to see you and they're aggressive, but it wasn't like super aggressive. It was very playful. And the officer was like, well, a couple of them were like, tell me where you're trying to go and we'll tell you if you can get there. And where I was going at the time in the dream, I couldn't get there because it was blocked off. And it's crazy because when I was manifesting yesterday night, I had said some things which I won't say on here because I want to wait till my manifestation plays out all the way. So the dream was really, letting me know that my manifestation is, they already started on it. That quick. Spirit don't play by me. Anything I manifest, if it's meant to be, it comes into fruition. So that was beautiful. It was very, very beautiful. And one of the things that I was manifesting was a big house. So in another part of the dream, right after this part, I was at a big house. It was our house. And I'm like, can we keep this house? And it was a baby. And for those of you who don't know, I'm raising my nephew. And I got him when he was a baby. And so in the dream, he was how he was when I got him. And I'm like, somebody just, left a baby and she's so cute. It was a girl inside the dream. I'm like, she's so cute. And who would, leave a baby like this? Who would neglect a child? So yeah, the baby was representing him, and he's about to be 4 now. His birthday is this month on the 18th. The house was a big house because that's what I'm manifesting, a big house with a big backyard. The backyard had 3 different sections to it, and it was all fenced in. So it wasn't exactly the way I want my house to look, but it was definitely spirit letting me know that, hey, we heard you, we got you, just keep on doing the work and you'll see everything is coming into fruition. A lot of people about to be shocked. A lot of people about to be surprised with some of y'all. Like, they didn't see this coming. They won't see this coming with me either because I got a lot of things planned. But let's get into Kyron. So I'm going to read my notes about Kyron. Kyron, I don't even have to read the notes, y'all, because when I read this story, it just registered. So Kyron is a centaur who was abandoned by his mother at birth because he didn't look like the rest of the centaurs. The centaurs are the top half human, the bottom half horse. Kyron was human all in the front and horse in the back. So the mother, Nympha, or let me see. The mother was Nymphera, and the father was the Titan god Cronus. So they abandoned him at birth. Apollo came, took him under his wing, and raised him like his own son. If you guys remember the movie Hercules, um, Centaur was the horseman, and Hercules wounded. So it goes deeper than just that. Centaur healed himself, one of his deepest wounds, because he really got wounded from Hercules. So um, he taught himself how to heal his deepest wounds. He was a teacher. And cancers, I'm a cancer, we're known as like the wounded healers. Let me read a little bit more. Centaur was famous for his teaching ability. He was a musician, a oracle, a healer, a hunter. So I think it's amazing that I got Kyron, because we all have to find the Kyron in ourselves if we want to become our highest, most best selves. Especially where I'm at now, I'm doing the shadow work. I'm healing myself. I'm allowing myself to feel all the rawest emotions that I would usually just push back down and ignore, because I don't want to feel that. So I'm in my shadow work stage, and we're always going to have some shadow work to do. But right now, I am in a shadow work stage, and I'm healing myself. So the fact that I got the Chiron card was just amazing, because they teach you about Hercules, and they showed you that Hercules wounded Centaur Kyron, but they didn't show you guys who Kyron was. He wasn't just a bad person or a bad deity or creature. Kyron was a healer. So if you're watching this today, just try to find the Kyron within you. The phrase of the day that I have for you guys is like a light. Some of you may know where I'm going with this already. Some of you may not. So let me get it to you. Like a light. What does a light do? It shines. It shines bright. So continue to shine your light, guys. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm shining my light on you guys, so you can grow as I grow and learn as I learn. A light also comes from the darkness. So it's crazy that Spirit gave me that phrase yesterday, just for the simple fact that we've all been through periods of darkness, and Spirit just said like a light, because I didn't upload the last 2 weeks because I was in a dark space, a depressed state, trying to get out of it. And as I'm getting back to self and making my content, I asked Spirit for that spark of inspiration, and that's exactly what Spirit did. Spirit gave me that spark of inspiration and told me like a light. And I said, ooh, you bad mother. Yes, Spirit, gratitude. So just remember, guys, be like a light. Shine your light with other people. You never know how you can touch somebody, how you can help somebody, how somebody might touch you and help you. Think about all the people that's helped you in ways that you never even knew, that you wasn't planning on running into these people. And they could just come along and just say the most simplest things, and it'll resonate with your spirit, with your soul. So don't forget to do that for others as well. Remember to act out of love. Remain positive. Allow people to have the opportunity to show you who they are instead of automatically assuming. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and an ass out of me. And I tell that to people often. But yeah, I enjoyed talking to you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. The next video, we will be breaking down a Londrell song about it's called Self-Love. So I want you guys to go listen to that song and then break it down, because I was listening to it in the car today. It came on my Spotify and it just resonated so much, to the point where the old me listened to the song. The new me listens to the song and hears the song, and he has some really good and deep lyrics. So that's what we'll be talking about in our next video. Much love. Mwah. Peace.